The Effects of Deforestation on Bird Species in the Amazon by Ashley Andy, Todd Van Ostrom, Carly Seeley, and Christopher. Tropical rainforests occupy approximately 7% of the global land area, 40% of which is located in the Brazilian Amazon, and contain over half of the world's species. Approximately 30% of the world's bird species depend on tropical forests, with 1,300 species of which are found in the American tropics. There are several reasons why it is important to conserve rainforests. At a local level, there are several indigenous cultures that depend on these areas as their homeland. Rainforests are also important to local economies for its goods, but also have the potential for greater use by the entire population. On a regional level, rainforests are important sources for protecting watersheds and monitoring climate. On a global level, rainforests act as sinks to absorb excess carbon dioxide from burning fossil fuels. Approximately 1.5 acres of rainforests are lost every second worldwide. Rainforests hold the highest terrestrial biodiversity on the planet, with 86% of the world's species still unknown to science, many of which are thought to be in rainforests and oceans. Deforestation in Brazil has lost 78 to 93% of suitable habitat for Atlantic forest birds. Only 7% of the original Atlantic forest is remaining, the rest of which is severely fragmented. Deforestation in Brazil began in order to combat the mass amount of debt that they had acquired, approximately $159 billion in 1995. The forest is cheap and packed with forest products, everything from lumber, exotic plants, and animals to natural resources and minerals. Forested land in these areas are 70% cheaper than cleared land, meaning once cleared, the land can be sold for a higher price. There are 1,825 species of birds in the Amazonian rainforest, 200 which are endemic. According to the IUCN Red List, 37 species of birds have been listed as extinct or extinct in the wild in this area since 1996 due to logging and wood harvesting processes, and who knows how many went extinct before we started keeping records. We really know an estimated 14% of species worldwide. Birds being lost in deforestation 10 times more than that of poaching. High amounts of fragmentation have led to decreased gene flow, leaving high risk for genetic disease in remaining populations. Increased amount of edge habitat has also caused higher rates of nest parasitism and lack of suitable habitat for many others. However, the state and federal governments of Brazil have made large leaps in terms of habitat conservation. Approximately 14.4% of the state of Rio de Janeiro is under formal protection, and about 5.9% has integral protection, which is formal designation that bans the use of harvested natural resources for the use of commercial purposes. Rio de Janeiro accounts for 70% of Brazil's population and about 80% of its gross domestic product. The Nature Conservancy plans on restoring 30 million acres of Atlantic forest by 2015, with the help of the general public and educating the people that live in these areas about the importance of the forest leaves some room for hope. As of 2015, the Nature Conservancy has been making progress with funding for this program and with its educational goals. In an interview with Fernando Viega about the process so far, he talks about teaching local communities, organizations, and individuals to help them restore the forest. He also talks about how important it is to get more than just local people involved, and how he has helped train more than 100 farmers and 40 state officials on restoration efforts.